Ready. Ready if you ready. I'm ready if you ready. And we are here. Tuesday night. Everything is going to be good. Everything is going to flow like this is supposed to tonight. What up, y'all? Daily Go-Get-Emism. The Daily Go-Get-Emism show. And I'm glad to be here, man. You know, like, I know these shows have been sporadic. I know they've been sporadic lately. You know, we've been a little inconsistent since this time change, since I started working these new hours. But look, it's not because of lack of effort. It's not for lack of effort. So I'm going to try to always come on and do a show every day, no matter what. Even if no matter what is strong. You know what I mean? We got a couple of things out of the way. Y'all know I was having work done on the crib, and I lost a monitor out of in the whole fray of things. But look, that's neither here nor there. I ain't coming here to talk about that tonight. Tonight on the Daily Go-Get-Emism show, what I came to talk about is that person that makes you feel the most I don't give a F-ish. The person that makes you feel the most I don't give a F-ish. Now, I don't know if you have somebody like that in your life or have ever had anybody like that in your life, but if you ever have had somebody in your life that makes you feel like you don't give a F, like you are just ready to get crazy and reckless and throw all caution to the wind and just go wild out, down for whatever. And you may not even be that type of person on a regular or consistent basis, but you may have somebody in your life, maybe somebody that you grew up with, somebody that you were cool with, but somebody who brought out the monkey in you. Somebody who brought out the monkey in you. It might be your big brother or your big sister, and maybe they had a really big impact on you. And maybe they were the type of person that was always leading the charge for rebellion. Like they was always like, no, we ain't got to do that. Or who are they to tell us what to do? Or I'm telling you, we can get away with this. There ain't nothing going to happen. And they may have inspired you to the point where they could get you to do almost anything with them because it normally turned out okay. So you may have had the adrenaline pumping and coursing through your veins in the beginning, but as time went on, they just turned you into a rider. And maybe when they weren't around, you actually came to your senses and thought about the things that you did and watched out for yourself and was more careful. But when they came around, whenever they were at the helm, when they were leading, when they came through, it was, I don't give a F about you. When it came through, I said, I don't give a F about you. I said, when it come through, I said, I don't give a F about you. I ain't talking to you. Yeah, I give a F about you, but the things that we gonna do, we gonna come through and act reckless and act crazy and act like we ain't got no sense. And if we get caught, yeah, I got this sense that we are gonna get through it tonight. But if we don't do it, some way, everything will be all right because I'm with my people. I'm with my people. So you might not be a wild and crazy person. You might not even be the type of person that want no smoke. I don't know. By a show of hands, where are all my people that didn't mind getting in trouble when you were younger? Were you the type that didn't mind getting in trouble? Were you the type of person that was leading the charge for other people getting in trouble? Like somehow it always came down to you, talking people into pulling fire alarms, cutting school, slashing tires, destroying public property. If anybody made you mad, angry, you just didn't give a F, just didn't care, just would go with whatever your emotions were telling you. And that might not have even been you. But if you have somebody like that putting a battery in your back and they have a really, really big influence on you, and I'm not saying that because they have an influence on you that you're a total follower. And I'm not saying that they're the boss of you or anything like that, but you know who I'm talking about and what I'm talking about. If you've ever had a person in your life that made you just not give a F, y'all could have been like brother and sister. Y'all could have been like brother and brother, sister and sister. However the gender code goes, or the brotherhoods or sisterhood went. The bottom line is, when this person comes around, you always know that there's going to be some stuff going down, because they always inspired you to just go off the rails, to just explore everything off the beaten path. They brought out the rebel in you. You know, like, maybe you left those childish games alone, destroying public property, cussing people out, getting into fights, saying whatever was on your mind, just basically following whatever your emotions told you to follow. This person comes back into your life, and here you are wilding out, being a totally different person than the person that the people who hang around you now even know. That person who made you not give a F. Now, if you grew up with parents, that taught you not to give a fuck or inspired you not to, unfortunately, a lot of times, so many times, that ends up with jail time. Incarceration time, baby. Hold on, y'all, for a second. Hold on to your love. You got to hold on. Hold on to your love. You got to hold on. You got to hold on. Wasn't no big thing, man. I ain't have my drinks. Had to get my drink, baby. A little water. A little cold and rain, a little water. You know what I'm saying? Put it out the camera view. But yeah, do you have that type of person? Have you ever had that type of person in your life? The type of person that made you just not want to give a... Now, it doesn't necessarily have to be a person that you know. It doesn't have to be a person that you've ever met. The way that the fanaticism goes nowadays with how people feel about celebrities and the things that they'll do. Look at those Beyonce fans. They don't listen, man. You see how hard they ride on people who are against Beyonce or have anything bad to say about Beyonce. It's crazy, right? It's ridiculous, right? But evidently, without her knowing her fans personally, something about what she does or says inspires them to just wild out on anybody and everybody who doesn't feel the way that they feel about Beyonce. So nobody better not say nothing about baby. I said nobody better say nothing bad about baby. Nobody better not say nothing about my bae. And if you got something to say, you are just a hater. You're mad because you couldn't date her, like Jay-Z. And you ain't got nothing better to do with your life than act a little crazy. But B is the best singer that I ever saw. She's better than Britney Spears and all of y'all and anybody else try to come through. Yo, what? Taylor Swift, she's doo-doo. Compared to B, compared to Bay. And yeah, that's the way we do and how we say. So some Beyonce fans, they crazy with it. They are crazy with it. Look at Donald Trump fans. Look at what he has inspired them to do directly. Now, I've never heard Beyonce tell anybody to do anything illegal or anything bad. I never heard her say it. But you look at like somebody like Donald Trump inspiring people to violence, inspiring people to try to take over the government. What we doing? Now, of course, they're going to be Donald Trump fans that say, nah, he didn't do that. Of course, they're going to be Donald Trump fans that say he didn't do it. And that's my whole point. He puts the battery in the back of millions of Americans who really believe in him deeply, deeply, probably more than they do their own family members, probably more than their own well-known heroes, probably more than they do some of their kids. They seem to believe in him more, or at least equal to. So what we doing? What we doing, y'all? What we doing? I'll tell you what we doing. I'll tell you what we doing. We are talking about that person that makes you not want to give a fuck. That person that makes you feel the most I don't give a F-ish. I don't give a F-ish. Yes, yesterday I was worried about my future, but today I pull out the gat and shoot you. Yeah, yesterday I was worried about the next day and tomorrow. Right now, you peoples will feel sorrow. If you mess around with me, my peeps, they just gave me something for your soul to keep. I'm like the reaper pulling out the bang bang. Now this is slow sing. Slow singing, flower bringing. Do you understand? This ain't the wing win. You understand how we fly. He makes me feel I don't give a fuck and shit. I am not going back to my regular form till we get this thing done. Understand, son? Make sure y'all hit the like button. Make sure that y'all share the show. Make sure that y'all subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet. This is the Daily Go-Getterism Show. I am your host, Sun752, and we are talking about that person that makes you feel the most I don't give a fuckish. The person that makes you feel the most I don't give a fuckish. What are we saying? What are we saying? Who is it for you? Was it your big brother? Was it your little brother? Was it your favorite cousin? Was it your mom and your dad? Was it somebody that you knew from around the way, a best friend that you used to call your cousin or your brother? It could be anybody. But we have all had somebody in our lives probably that made us not be afraid to throw caution to the wind. Like I wouldn't normally step to a chick and talk greasy to her. But for some reason, my brother told me and showed me that it'll work. And whenever I'm around him, it works. So I'm normally like, hey, listen, my name is Omar, and you look really nice tonight. And I was, just wondering if I could talk to you for a few minutes, and see if we could put something together. Maybe I can get your number, we can talk to you later. We go, go out sometime or whatever. He turns me from that into, what's up, so shorty, what's up? What you trying to do? I know you trying to do something over here, and it be working. It be working. I'm damn near cussing a chick out, asking her out, and it be working. So that might have been a person that make you feel the most I don't give a fuck. Like I don't be calling the women out of her name. But when I see Monkey C do it over there, make me feel like wilding out. What we doing? Somebody explain me. What we doing? What we doing? That person that makes you feel the most I don't give a fuckish. Hopefully that person is still around, because well, let me just say that nobody and nothing lives forever, right? But if that person who makes you feel the most I don't give a fuckish is still around, what are they doing now? What are they doing now? Can they call you on the phone and make you not give a fuck? A valid question, I believe, is if a person can inspire you to not give a F, can they inspire you to also care about all of the right things, or to give a F about all of the right things? Hopefully it's interchangeable. Hopefully you would, that person that makes you feel the most, I don't give a F-ish. I don't give a F. IDAGAF. I said IDAGF. IDGAF. IDGAF. What was the last thing that you did that proved that you just didn't give a fuck? Did you get mad at your girl or your man and make a reckless phone call, send a reckless text? You know? Have you ever had a friend or a family member or somebody that you cared about, somebody who was supposed to have cared about you, that inspired you to do some foul shit to your man or your woman? Now, I don't know if that's not giving an F-ish, but I know it's a real thing. Have you ever experienced, though? Have you ever had a friend, a brother, sister, cousin, a aunt, uncle, mom, dad, friend, whatever, that told you, listen, this is the way you handle your woman, or this is the way you handle your man, and they told you some totally reckless, off the chain, off the grid type of shit to do? For example, for example, like the bull from Milwaukee, who told my cousin that if a girl get out of line with him, if his girl get out of line with him, don't put your hands on her. Wait till she turn around and kick her in the ass. And, after that, she'll fall in line. It worked for him. Now, I was about to say, I've never done it. Did it maybe twice. But from what I understand, you're not supposed to do it in anger. And I was pretty angry both times I did it. It wasn't a hard kick. Just, a foot to ass just has, how black people are about you putting your feet on them. Like he didn't put hands on me, but he put feet on me. But before I ever did anything like that, I told my man from New York what to do. I said, look, man, my Milwaukee peeps said, kick the girl in the ass and she'd be all right. He did it. New York dude dealing with a Philly chick. He said he kicked her in the ass and she fell right in line. Like, who knew? Now, I don't know if that's I don't give a fuckish, but it's pretty close. It's a hell of a gamble. Good thing this was all the way back in 91, 92. The laws were different back then. The laws were different back then. It was a different time. The girl probably had real hair and everything. different time. That person that makes you feel the most, I don't give a F-ish. Having somebody in your life that inspires you to not exactly do the right thing, but to do the thing that's right for that time right there. Have you had somebody? And if you have had somebody who did it, when was the last time that it got done? When was the last time you did something that you said, yo, I was wilding? Were you under the influence of drugs or alcohol? You know, people who are under the influence of drugs and alcohol. Now, if somebody taught you how to smoke or drink or pop pills or do drugs, that's probably a good example of somebody who makes you feel the most I don't give a F-ish. The IDGAF-ish. 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 All right. We about to get on the body here, man. I just wanted to holler at y'all real quick. I just wanted to holler. I want to thank y'all late night people for coming on through. Listen, I ain't gonna hold y'all, man. I gotta lay the body down. Nigga. Tad. Nigga, tad. But I appreciate y'all coming through. And I want y'all to take this topic and think about it. And I want y'all to keep it alive. I want y'all to take this topic. I want y'all to let it grow in your mind and talk to some people about it. Like, think about it. That person that makes you feel the most I don't give a F-ish. The person that makes you feel the most IDGAF-ish. When you really think about it, it's not as shallow as it sounds. It's actually a deep concept. They bring out the monkey in you. Monkey, I tell you. Tell you something else. We're going to do these birthday shout outs. We have some birthday shout outs. Some people were born on this glorious October 10th, and they deserve to be acknowledged. So let's go about our business of acknowledging them, making them feel special because they are special, because they are special, because they are S-P-E-C-I-A-L. They get the R-E-S-P-E-C-T. They are S-P-E-C-I-A-L. They get the R-E-S-P-E-C-T. They are S-P-E-C-I-A-L. They get the R-E-S-P-E-C-T. They get number one out the box. I said number one. Deborah Dancy turning 39 years old today, and also Nika Cole, happy birthday to you, and Juna Deshelle, happy birthday to you, and Ava Foster, happy birthday to you, and also Love, Pray, Peace Project turning 41 years old today, and Luz Bernardino, happy birthday to you, and Lucy Moonjuri, happy birthday to you, turning 37 years old, and Princess. And C2B Ilbanga, turning 118 years old. Whatever. And also Natalia Perez, turning 47 years old today. And Vumani Lenyama, happy birthday to you. And Maddie Thompson, my girl Maddie Thompson, happy birthday to you. And Chad Williams, happy birthday to you. And my man Harley Brunson, turning 58 years old today. And Maria Graves, turning 60 years old today. And last but not least, James Cook. I want to say happy birthday to all of y'all. And I hope that today finds you all in good health, happiness, mind, body, soul, and spirit. And that goes out to each and every person out there born on this glorious October 10th, anywhere out there in the world, worldwide, internationally, and universally. All of y'all go ahead and turn up But don't turn up too loud. Just turn up loud enough so everybody can hear you. Rock out. Rock on and do the damn thing. Rock out. Rock on and do the damn rock out. Rock on and do the damn thing. You do your thing, y'all. Represent the queens and kings. You do your thing, y'all. Represent the queens and kings. Good things happen to those who wait. Great things happen to those who grind. And anything can happen to those who go for theirs. So go hard, go for yours, and remember I said, remember yo, listen to I said that person that puts that battery in your back is the person that inspires you, whether you want to do right or wrong. If a person can get you hype enough to not really care about anything for a hot second and throw total caution to the wind, you can either look at it like they have total control over you, or they have the potential to even turn you around and inspire you to do the right things. And I hope that that's what they will do. Do the latter. Do the latter. Peace to all my day ones, my everydays, and my brand news. I love y'all to death. Resuscitate y'all. Love y'all right back to life. We will be back tomorrow with another daily go get mism show. You think it ain't when it is? You think it won't when it whiz? We are here and we are in motion. We do this thing, taking off fast lane, no coasting, and everything is going to be all right. I'm signing out now. See you tomorrow, hump day night. Peace, y'all. Love is love, baby. All right.